Welcome to Hub City TV, a USM student news production. We're your source of what's happening around the Pine Belt. I'm your host, Brittany Payne. In this week's episode, we investigate how the state evaluates high school students' grade performance. We talk with a Hattiesburg official regarding the controversial nightclub ordinance. And in sports, we sit down with the USM legend. But first, two separate shootings at two Mississippi universities raises awareness for security for our USM family.
All of us here at Southern Miss, our hearts go out to not just the victims and their families, but those entire campus communities. It becomes a crime against the whole community, and so our hearts go out to them.
Separate shootings on Saturday, March 24th ended with the death of two Mississippi University students. 21-year-old Mississippi State senior John Sanderson was shot several times in his dorm room in Starkville, Mississippi. Jackson State freshman Nolan Ryan Henderson III was killed walking distance from campus in Jackson, Mississippi. Vice President of Student Affairs Joe Paul assures Southern Miss that the campus is safe.
We feel like we have state-of-the-art technology, both certainly in the residence halls with our card swipe systems, multiple passes, our desk assistants, campus lighting, campus blue phones, campus police, night security guards, all of that. There's not much more we can step up there, but if anything, we need to use this as a teachable moment for our students.
Paul also gives students helpful reminders of how to stay safe.
One key in students staying safe is their own awareness, not propping doors, not letting a stranger into the residence hall, being aware of what's around you, not answering a door if you don't know who's at it. So we'll use this as an educational opportunity.
At one local high school student, athletes must make the grade before making the play. Chantel Upshaw has more.
The home of the Panthers. It's a place where many athletes reside. Baseball is one of a dozen sports offered at Petal High, and those who participate strive to win. At Petal High School, striving and achieving in the classroom is just as important as any win in the fields. Athletic Director Marcus Boyles says to be an athlete, students must first meet the requirements.
Have to be on track to graduate, have to have a certain GPA also to be able to play sports at Petal High School.
Once becoming an athlete, students must maintain meeting the academic requirements. If not, they are ineligible to play.
They're ineligible for one semester. So if a kid is failing at Christmas, then he or she cannot play whatever spring sport is going on at that time. If they're failing in May, then they're ineligible for the next fall semester.
Boyles says help is always available for students who need it.
So a lot of times we don't see those girls or boys during that athletic period. They're back in class trying to get extra help, finish a test, get extra tutoring, get help on homework or classwork that they may not understand.
Petal High athlete Larson Barker says maintaining good grades while being an athlete comes down to one thing:
time management. And after practice you got to make sure you go and study, because without the academics you can't play baseball or football or any sport.
They're always going to be a student first, and that's why it's student athlete.
Reporting for Hub City TV, I'm Chantel Upshaw.
Mississippi Board of Education establishes 4 goals regarding student performance. Educators say it takes a group effort, which includes parents, to make the goals reality. Reporter Amber Travis investigates.
The Hattiesburg Public School District has 4 goals to meet using created criteria. Superintendent James Backus has created 69 performance objectives to improve educational achievement.
One goal is student achievement. The other one is parental involvement. The other one is safe and orderly schools, and 4th is accountability.
Principal Felisa Morris of Woodley Elementary speaks on how she makes an effort.
We are an individual school, we are a district, and so therefore we all have to come together and to collaborate and make the efforts happen. And I did explain to them the importance of parent and parental involvement and also community involvement.
Stacy Odom of the Hattiesburg Division of Junior Auxiliary helps with community involvement.
This particular committee is called Healthy Kids, as I said. We bring healthy snacks, we make a trail mix with them and teach them what trail mix is. And each category as far as what the pretzels do with the carbohydrates and how it is helpful to their bodies.
The Junior Auxiliary meets the criteria.
This meets the criteria for community involvement because we, of course, use our hours just for the schools in the community. So it also helps us and it also helps them. And there's no better way than to reach the community than to touch the hearts of the kids first.
Reporting for Hub City TV, I'm Amber Travis.
USM campus administrators also have their own set of goals. Maintaining a diverse campus that embraces multiple cultures sits high among that list. Our Jasmine Butler brings us the story.
We need to start using a different language to describe people instead of saying race. That's a cop-out.
Changing the language and mindset is just what Southern Miss officials aim to do. The school leads the state in diversity, having students from all 50 states and over 70 countries represented on campus. A diversity committee led by Dr. Kim LaDuff, initiated by IHL, addresses old and new issues alike.
And we also need to work on making sure that our students really have an understanding of the importance of being able to speak across difference, the importance of being able to understand and appreciate various cultures and backgrounds. And I think that's something that the committee wants to work on and plans to work on in the coming year.
Currently, African American professors make up 2% of USM's faculty, something LaDuff says the committee hopes to change in the future.
Because questions come out when we all...
USM student Nick Thomas thinks diversity creates opportunity.
I think it's great that we have such a diverse campus because it gives us a chance as students to interact with so many people from so many other cultures, and it just enriches us even more.
In 1965, two brave students walked through these doors and integrated Southern Miss. Raylani Branch and Gwendolyn Armstrong paved the way for current students.
I might be a different hue, but as I stated before, we're all humans.
Branch addresses concern over current students' attitudes towards our history and what it took to make this campus diverse.
Many students don't take the time to come out to things like that. Founders Day, Clyde Kennard Day, when the Armstrong Branch lecture, honors lecture, they just don't participate.
Reporting for Hub City TV, I'm Jasmine Butler.